Money becomes powerful when you stop using all your money to look rich today and start using small pieces of it to build things that keep paying you later. The first long-lasting wealth strategy is buying income-producing assets, little by little, instead of buying only things that lose value. This means instead of spending every extra dollar on shoes, phones, fast food, or car upgrades, you slowly buy things that can grow or pay you back. It works like planting tiny money seeds. Imagine two workers earning the same paycheck. One spends every extra $200 every month on things that become old very fast. The other person uses that same $200 to buy small pieces of businesses through simple index funds, savings accounts with interest, or a tiny side business selling cleaning services on weekends. After years, one person owns nothing except old stuff. The other person owns things that keep creating money. Step by step, this starts by opening a simple investment account, automatically moving a small amount from every paycheck, and never touching it unless it is an emergency. The reason this works is because money grows when it stays working for a long time instead of disappearing every month. The benefit is huge because even small people with average jobs can slowly build ownership, safety, future income, and less stress about bills. The second strategy is controlling your monthly money before your monthly money controls you. Most poor and middle-class families do not lose because they are lazy. Many lose because small leaks quietly destroy their money every week. A child can understand this like a bucket with tiny holes. If water keeps leaking, the bucket never fills up. Step 1 is writing down every dollar spent for 1 month. This sounds simple, but most people never do it. A real example is someone buying coffee every morning, food delivery at night, and random online shopping without noticing they spent $500 extra in 1 month. Step 2 is separating needs from comfort. Rent, food, transportation, and electricity are needs. Expensive subscriptions, daily takeout, and emotional shopping are usually comfort spending. Step 3 is taking the saved money and automatically sending it to savings or investments before spending the rest. This matters because people usually spend first and save whatever remains, which is often nothing. The gain is powerful because this creates extra money without needing a second job at first. Instead of feeling trapped every payday, people slowly feel control growing. They stop panicking during emergencies because they finally have breathing room. The third strategy is building multiple streams of income slowly and safely. Many people believe one job is enough forever, but one paycheck is dangerous because if that paycheck stops, everything can collapse. Imagine a table with one leg, it falls easily. A table with 4 legs stands stronger. A normal worker can slowly create extra money streams without becoming rich overnight. One person may work a warehouse job during the day but learn basic video editing at night using free internet tutorials. Another person may cook food for neighbors on weekends. Another may rent out a small room, sell digital products online, or do lawn care. The mistake many people make is trying to become rich instantly instead of building slowly. They chase risky trends, scams, or gambling-like investments. Small, consistent growth is usually safer and lasts longer. If you do not build extra income, one layoff, sickness, or economic problem can destroy years of stability. But if you slowly build 2 or 3 income sources, you gain protection, confidence, and more freedom. Even an extra $300 monthly can change a family's future because that extra money can buy investments, pay debt faster, or create emergency savings. Smart people also make decisions differently with debt, and this changes their entire financial future. Debt itself is not always evil, but bad debt quietly steals future money. A smart person asks one simple question before buying anything. Will this thing make my future stronger or weaker? Imagine someone financing a luxury car with a huge monthly payment just to impress people. Every month, the car takes money away while also losing value. Another person buys a reliable used car and uses the money saved to build investments or learn skills that increase income. The second person may not look rich immediately, but years later they usually become financially stronger. The step-by-step process is simple. First, pause before every large purchase. Second, calculate how many work hours that purchase truly costs. Third, ask if the item creates future money or only temporary excitement. This gives advantage because emotional spending becomes smaller. People avoid debt traps, stress, late fees, and paycheck-to-paycheck living. What they gain is control, peace, and the ability to make choices instead of feeling trapped by bills every month. Imagine a man named David working a regular delivery job in the United States, earning modest pay. Before changing his habits, he spent almost everything he earned. He upgraded phones often, ate fast food every day, financed expensive things, and had almost no savings. When his car broke down, he used credit cards and became buried in debt. Every month felt heavy. Then he started applying simple wealth strategies slowly. First, he tracked all spending for 1 month and found hundreds of dollars disappearing into small habits. Next, he cooked more food at home and automatically invested a small amount from every paycheck into simple, long-term investments. Then he started washing cars on weekends for extra income. At first, the extra money was small, but instead of wasting it, he used it to pay off debt faster and grow savings. After several years, his life looked completely different. He had emergency savings, lower stress, investments growing quietly in the background, and a small side business bringing extra income every month. Before, every problem felt like disaster. After, problems became manageable because he built systems instead of depending only on hope. The result changed because his daily decisions changed little by little, not because he became lucky overnight. The biggest wealth understanding shift is realizing that money rewards patience, ownership, and control more than appearances. Poor and middle-class people are often taught to chase bigger paychecks only, but lasting wealth usually comes from keeping more money, growing small investments consistently, avoiding destructive debt, and building multiple ways to earn. Once a person understands this, their thinking changes. They stop asking, "What can I buy today?" and start asking, "What can make my future easier tomorrow?" They begin seeing money like a worker that can be trained to help them instead of something that disappears every month. The simple truth about money systems is this: people who spend everything stay workers forever, but people who slowly build ownership, savings, and income-producing assets give themselves a chance to escape constant financial pressure over time.